Hello everyone. After having such a help, I guess we will not make you sleep because it was very silent audience, but after such an exercise we can expect all the energy in the room. We're also going to try to make this actually less than 15 minutes of talking from our side, so you can also ask some questions. I know this is probably not according to the concept of the organizers, but still it's not nice to see such a sleepy audience. Anyways, so we are going to talk about very exciting topic, diversity, but let us first say a couple of words about our company. And the reason why both of us are here is because we wanted to give you the combination of global and local perspective on this very exciting topic. And it's not exciting because it's just a hot topic nowadays and everybody's talking about it, but because it really makes sense, and we're going to explain how it does make sense for us. So we are present for 160 years, actually coming from Norway, started as a telegraph company. Now present in 13 markets across the world, in Nordics, Central Eastern Europe and Asia, and having more than 200 million customers. So half of our customer base is obviously women. So considering that we still want to grow, we were thinking, so does this work? Yeah. We were thinking how to address that. And first of all, we need to attract talent from the market, the best talent possible, and talent is not limited neither to age or gender or competence. So we need all the people with the right competence, no matter what their gender is. And we, of course, also want to mirror our customer base when it comes to the decisions that are made around our management table. So we want both men and women to be in our top management and decide important things related to our services and our products that are going to affect these customers. Also, a lot of research definitely shows that there is a high correlation between business or financial results and diversity. So it made all the sense for us to start thinking about this. And the first thing that we started thinking about is why are we not good at it? Why don't we have enough women in our top leadership positions? And after talking to a lot of people in our company, we realized that that is because we actually never had a big focus on it as a company. We kind of took it for granted that we are coming from Scandinavian heritage, where you have a lot of women in workforce, and also a lot of them coming all the way to the top. But when we started looking into our numbers and analyzing our situation, we realized that also our issues are not the same in the different regions where we are present. So, for example, in the Nordics, we do have 50-50 representation on a total employee population in every company where we are present, Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. But not all these women come all the way to the top. We believe that that must have something to do with, in a way, also work-life balance that is present in Nordics, and a lot of women choosing not to pursue that career. But what we also feel is that in Nordics, the industry was not attractive enough when we were employing the most of our employees there. Nevena will address some of our situation in a CE region because being present in Bulgaria, Hungary, Serbia and Montenegro, we have some similar things happening there and similar successes, I would say. When it comes to our Asian situation, there we had totally different things. For example, in India, Pakistan and Bangladesh, we actually don't have enough women in a total workforce in the country. So that's where the issue starts. And then even less of them come to actually start working, and even less of them continue working after the first pregnancy. So there we have an issue of attracting women back to the workforce after they come back from the maternity leave. And also Southeastern Asia is a bit different picture, where we have a lot of women on the total employee population, but almost nobody coming all the way to the top. So we realized that in order to tackle all these things, we need to have some of the global initiatives that are going to be the same for everybody, and some of the local ones that are going to address specific issues of our specific regions. So first of all, we realized that we need to have the tone from the top. So all our top management to realize that this is an issue for us and that we need to work with this. And we can definitely say that this is the fact now. So we managed to get everybody on the top engaged, including the board and the CEO, and get them to work together with us on this, because this is not an HR issue. This is the thing that all the leaders have to work with. So after getting the tone from the top, we realized that we also have to change some of the policies, that we need to change the way we communicate about this topic, that we need to support local business units or subsidiaries from the top, and also to establish some female networks in the company. So when it comes to tone from the top, we did put some targets when it comes to gender diversity in our different top leadership teams. But those targets are not because we believe that by putting targets you will actually increase it, but by putting targets you are increasing the focus, and the things that you talk about become more heated around this topic. So we got our leaders interested in this. When it comes to our global policies, we also decided to create a 6-month maternity rule all across the globe. So now this is not very attractive in Europe, obviously, because most of the countries do have 1-year maternity leave. But in some of our Asian markets, there was a rule of 1 month leave or 2 months leave. So it made a lot of sense for us to actually create this rule globally everywhere. And it was very welcome by our female leaders, especially the leaders on the top, because we had a lot of people on a CEO or CXO level that were a bit hesitant what to choose, a career or a family life, because nobody is sure that the company will wait for you until you are finished with your maternity leave. So now that is not the case. Actually, since we introduced the policy, we have a chief IT officer of our company in Malaysia taking this opportunity. We had chief HR officer of Sweden, and there will be more cases, definitely. And this is not going to be the end of our work when it comes to policy internally related to gender diversity. We also organized women inspirational networks in all our business units, and Nevena is going to talk about it more when addressing how we work with things in Serbia. So here you are.
Thanks. So Jelena mentioned all the key relevant information on group level, and then in all business units, in all of our 13 markets, we are diligently putting that into practice. Telenor entered Serbia in 2006, and this year we are celebrating 10 years of operations in Serbia. And over the course of 10 years, we've managed to actually achieve full gender balance on all levels in the organization. And Jelena was, for a big part of those 10 years, actually Chief Human Resources Officer in Telenor in Serbia. And what we can say for the past 10 years, it's definitely not something that happens overnight. Today, we have 54% female employees in our company, and we have 44% of female senior leaders in the company, which is tremendous success. If you just look at the fact that in 2006, we started with 20% female leaders on senior positions in the company. And this is the consequence of a very consistent approach to talent development, primarily internally, but also attracting from the market. And then, as Jelena mentioned, what we are doing on a local level is basically the same as what the group is trying to have all business units to follow. We do, again, have tone from the top. This on this picture here, this is Ingeborg Ovskos. She's our CEO as of March this year. And we have also established Women Inspirational Network that comprises of talent leaders on CXO -1 and -2 levels, so senior leaders of our company. And then what we do within this network, it's not for the purpose of networking and socializing, because we are all there, we work together, that's fine. But then we just use this opportunity to put even more additional focus on developing leaders. In this case, focusing more on female leaders. But don't be surprised by the picture. This is from our kickoff meeting, so more ladies there. But what we normally do and how we work is we work with both genders equally, basically. So we're just using this to stimulate something even more, but we are working equally with both genders. And then as we go forward for the whole group, we will continue with the direction that we have set so far. So it continues to be about tone from the top. Whether we keep the KPIs on top management levels of all business units or not is not so relevant anymore. The point is that this is a part of our daily discussion. This is where we have put our focus, and it will remain there. In terms of global standards, we are looking into other opportunities, how to equalize between our markets and how to provide equal opportunities for all. And we will continue to do this. We will continue with women inspirational networks as well. And then one big area that we will tackle starting from next year is how we deal with unconscious bias. And everyone has it. So we have full commitment from our board, from CEO, and then from all top management teams in different business units that they will start with unconscious bias training, and then we will roll it down to the whole organization. In parallel, we will do a very thorough analytics in all business units to check whether there are points where we actually had unconscious bias in the past, and then we will see how to deal with it and how to improve going forward.
This is the time where we would open up for some questions, if there are any. Okay, then thank you.
Thank you.